It is that time of the year when companies change their profile pictures in order to shill for Pride Month, and of course Xbox tried it with a big Pride-themed Xbox logo, but now they're being called out only days after for changing it to one with flames for Diablo 4's launch because Snowflakes think it was meant to be a derogatory message. I have a few different things that I want to show off, but before we get into the topic, if you enjoy the content that I create, please make sure to subscribe to the channel and to the notification bell. Follow me on social media like Twitter or mine so that you can see when my content is posted. And of course, if you do really enjoy the videos and the live streams that I create, please consider becoming a Dark Titan via Patreon or a supporter via YouTube memberships. So this is a We Got This Covered article. Xbox can't even wait one full week before dropping its celebration of Pride Month. Xbox is getting roasted online for its seemingly insensitive profile picture update on Twitter, just a few days after the gaming brand owned by Microsoft updated its profile picture with a rainbow logo to acknowledge LGBTQ+ issues in celebration of Pride Month. The image has now been replaced by a more flame-themed version of the Xbox logo in an apparent commemoration of the release of Diablo 4. Now, I think that this is ridiculous because, first of all, Xbox should not have changed their profile picture in the first place, right? I am someone who believes that the changing of profile pictures to celebrate a specific month is a little bit absurd because ultimately these companies, the ones at the very top of the food chain, don't care about things like Pride Month. They only really care about making money. And while there are people who are lower in the food chain at a company who do genuinely care and think, wow, if we change our company's profile picture to the LGBTQ flag, it's going to make a huge difference. The ones at the top don't. They just think, you know what, if it's gonna make a bunch of people happy, we might as well change our profile picture because we know come June 1st they change it, and come the very last day or July 1st, it's gone. And they mention nothing else about it the whole entire year. And if they hadn't changed it in the first place, they wouldn't be in the middle of this controversy right now. But the reason why it's even a controversy is kind of absurd, and that is because they decided, instead of keeping this Pride Month celebration logo up, that they would change it to a Diablo 4 themed one, which of course is flames. And some people online said, oh my god, it is disgusting that Xbox would do this, because they viewed it as a message. If they're not gonna stay with one extreme, they're gonna go to the complete opposite, and you're basically going to burn in hell if you celebrate this month, which is just, again, completely absurd. They clearly changed the logo to line up with the release of Diablo 4, which is a massive, AAA launch from a company that they are potentially going to be owning soon. And going to the official Xbox Twitter, they've actually changed it again. Their profile picture is the one to now promote the Xbox Showcase, because that does happen in a few days, and it is a very big event for them. I think that this is just all coincidental timing, right? I don't think that they changed it to the Xbox Game Showcase banner and profile picture in order to move away from the Diablo Flames. They left the Diablo Flames up for just a couple of days to promote the game, but they do now have to promote the Xbox Game Showcase because that is a very big event that's in only a few days for them. I will be streaming these events, but there's the Xbox Game Showcase, there's the Starfield Direct, so they do have a lot going on, but they had initially, from the Pride, decided to change it to Diablo. And I mean, they even had like Lilith as their banner, so they very clearly meant it to be that way. But this actually blew up on social media because people were saying, oh my gosh, Xbox, how could you do this? And of course, there were some people who found it very comedic, while others not so much. There are even calls to boycott Xbox over this, which is just so absurd in my opinion. You have to be looking for an issue to see a problem with the flame logo. People are sharing things like the kind of template that now has been circulating for a while that starts with Pride Month and that it ends with Demon. I mean, this has almost 1 million views, 60,000 likes, and they're like, they really said this. Some people are trying to say that this is why PlayStation is better. No company is better than another in these regards because they don't actually care. Whoever is in the marketing department is going to be needing a strong beverage to get through this Monday morning. I truly don't see how anybody could have gotten so offended over this. I mean, Diablo 4 is a massive AAA release from, again, a company that they're potentially going to be owning soon. Of course, they need to promote it. They want it to make as much money as possible. And of course, they were going to change it to line up with the Xbox showcase that's in just a few days. I mean, these are very normal things that companies do. They're constantly changing their profile pictures, constantly changing their banners in order to promote a product to make money. They probably have a contract to advertise, including the logo for the new game. Be fucking for real. This does not seem transphobic. If Diablo 4 launched in any other month, they would have changed the logo in anticipation. It's just a coincidence that unfortunately it launched during Pride Month. I mean, clearly they launched it on 6/6/23 and 2 times 3 is 6, so clearly they launched it on a specific date for a specific reason, and they've probably had it planned that way for years at this point. It wasn't meant to be some, transphobic, anti-LGBTQ messaging. If you look for a problem, you're going to find it. People wanted to be mad at Xbox, and so they found a reason to be. This is all very clearly a series of unfortunate events for them that all started with them virtue signaling. They should have never added this pride-themed profile picture in the first place, and then people wouldn't have accused them of being transphobic and homophobic for needing to add the Diablo 4 one. Clearly they use their profile pictures as marketing tools, and they should keep it that way, not adding special images for months like this. And look, these people can't even understand that they did recognize Pride Month, but then needed to keep their marketing going for product releases, and any backlash that's created by that should just be ignored, which is essentially what Microsoft is doing, even if they do change it back to the pride flag at some point before the end of the month. But that's all that I really had to discuss in this video. Let everyone know your thoughts in the comment section down below. If you enjoyed this and of course found it important and informative, please make sure to give it a like, share it, and subscribe to the channel. And of course, if you didn't, make sure to give it a dislike. I appreciate your support either way, but I will talk to you all again in the next video really soon.